Hi everyone, and welcome to Keep It Simple Esperanto. I'm Becky, and this week on Facebook I received a message which confused and surprised me a little bit, and I wasn't quite sure how to answer it. The question was, I'm on the way to becoming a polyglot. Is Esperanto worth learning? I wasn't quite sure how to respond because is it worth learning any language, and how do you choose which language is worth learning? First of all, I said it depends on why you want to learn a language. If you're just becoming a polyglot to collect languages, then sure, why not learn Esperanto? It's quick and it's simple to learn. You can learn it relatively quickly. Tick that box, say you speak Esperanto, add it to the collection, and then move on. If you want to learn a language to make friends, then maybe Esperanto is worth learning. There's up to 2 million speakers of Esperanto, and they're spread all over the world. Speaking Esperanto, I've met people from all over the world. I don't speak any of their languages, they don't speak any of my languages, apart from the Esperanto that we share. It's really nice to be able to speak to people and understand them, share points of view with one another without speaking the same native language and without necessarily speaking any other languages together apart from Esperanto. I really love speaking to people from different parts of the world and who speak different languages because we all have very slightly different points of view, and I love our conversations because I can come away seeing things just a little bit differently and knowing just a little bit more about the world. If you want to learn languages to live or study or work in a particular country or region, then perhaps Esperanto isn't a language that you want to be learning. If, for example, you're going to move to China, I would suggest learning Mandarin or another language from that region rather than Esperanto, because it's going to be much more useful for your work, for your school, for your day-to-day interactions with other people. If you want to learn Esperanto in order to travel, then perhaps it is worth learning. Although it's unlikely that you'll just bump into another Esperantist in the street, chances are there will be at least one Esperantist in the country or the region that you're travelling to, possibly even the city that you're travelling to. As an Esperanto speaker, you can use Passport Servo. That's a web page a bit like Couchsurfing, where you can stay at the home of other Esperantists and practice your Esperanto free of charge. However, if you want to travel to a specific country or a particular region, maybe you'd be better off just learning the language or languages of that region. Now, Esperanto is really worth learning if you want a simple language that's fairly quick to learn, that teaches you grammar in a really understandable way. It's possible for you to learn Esperanto quite quickly and then move on to learn other languages. And because you've already learned Esperanto and you've got a grasp of how languages work, of how grammar works, you can actually learn those other languages a little bit faster than if you didn't speak Esperanto. Finally, learn Esperanto if you want to learn it. There's no point in trying to learn a language that you're not interested in. If something about it speaks to you, we have culture, music, films, but if you think it'll be boring if you're not interested in it, then please don't learn it. Invest your time wisely, learn something that would be more worthwhile to you in particular. However, when you decide to learn Esperanto, Keep It Simple Esperanto will be here for you. If you liked the video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to the channel. If you want to watch more of my videos, perhaps about Esperanto but in English, click on the playlist here. Or if you want to try your hand at watching an Esperanto video, click here. Thanks for watching. I hope you'll enjoy learning Esperanto. Ĝis la revido.